Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made these really pretty Starburst earrings. I used some gem duos, and then I used some 6/0 seed beads, some 8/0s, and some 11/0s. With these, I just used the 6/0s and 11/0s. So I have two different kinds. And I used the gem duos from Auntie's Beads. I will leave a link below to the tutorial with the unboxing for all of these so that you can see these. This is, in case if you want to see, these are the ones that I used, and then I used my other stuff. So yeah, if you would like to learn how to make these, then stay tuned. Okay, so I'm starting with some check glass beads. These are from Hobby Lobby. These are 6/0s, and they're called turquoise. They've got a really pretty, like a coating on them. They're really pretty. And then I've got, these are 8/0 seed beads, and these are metallic turquoise. These were from Hobby Lobby too. And then I have these are 11/0 seed beads in copper. These were from Hobby Lobby as well. And then I have some copper gem duos. And these little Starburst earrings, I think they turned out so pretty. And I thought, oh, I'll share with you this. And here's another one that I made. But with this one, I used little 11/0 seed beads. So they're kind of the same, but yet they're a little different just with the beads. But I liked this combination a little bit better, using that 8/0 right there. Kind of pulled it in a little more. So I will leave that right there so you can see it. So I'm using a number 10 beading needle. And then I'm using, this is my favorite thread, the Beaded on Wildfire. And I'm using black. You can screenshot that. Some people like to do that. And I have about a wingspan in here. Now, these are really easy to make. So let me get a few more of these out. Yeah, let me put them on a little dish so you can see them. If you hear my doggie, she's busy today. So these are them. And they're not like real sparkly. Like these have more of that metallic look. These and the copper ones. So I kind of like the difference of both of them because it kind of makes these little metallic ones stand out a little more. So we're going to do 4 gem duos and 4 of these are 8/0, right? I said that already. No, these are 6/0s. I'm sorry. For the 6/0s. Okay, so we're going to do 1, and you want to make sure that the gem duos are going the same way. 2, and that, and then 3, and the blue, and then 4, and then the blue. Oh, and I also have a copper ear wire. So I just bring this down like this. So it's all going this, let me lay this down so it's all going the same way so you can see that. Then I leave enough of a tail over here, and I like to tie a knot. I tie this once, and then I tie it again, just so it doesn't slip out. And then I do a surgeon's knot, the double knot. 1, let me grab this, and one more. Then I take my pliers, I'm just using my bent chain nose pliers, and I kind of pull that a little bit. I also have a lighter as well for that. And so then I go through the 8/0 and through the bottom part of the Gem Duo again. Now I'm doing it from the back right now, so this is how the back of it would look. Then I take this thread right there and I cut it. Leave a little bit of a tail like that, and then I just kind of bring that down a little bit, and it kind of melts in there, and it kind of helps keep that from fraying and everything. Okay, so now we're going to go through one more, and then we're going to pull this through. I'm going to turn it back around like this. So that's the front of it. And I'm going to go through here. I'm going to jump up to the top one. And I like, some people like to use clear thread, whatever your favorite is. And now I'm going to use, let me put this down. I'm going to put one of these 6/0s. And then I'm going to do one of the Gem Duos again and another 6/0. So let me show you. So you want to make sure that that is facing that same way. And then you put it through the top one. So it, let me get it on my finger. So it just looks like that. And then you go again, you do another 6/0, a Gem Duo, and another 6/0. And then you go over to the other one. And then we have that. And then we do it again. 6/0, Gem Duo, and another 6/0. These are really fun. These little Starburst diamonds. So we have it like that. And then we're going to do one more one. And just make sure, because these Gem Duos do have a top and a bottom. And then when I get over to this right here. Oh, sorry. I have all my stuff over here. Okay. So now I'm going to turn this around so it's like this. And I'm going to go ahead and put the top on. So I have this. Then I'm going to do 2 coppers and this. So that's what it looks like. And then I'll set this down so you could see it. So I want it to be laying this way. So I'm going to go in through this way so you can see it's laying that way. And then I go through this one more time. And what that does is that kind of grabs the hole on the ear wire so that it doesn't slide around. Then I do another one of these. And then 2 more of those. And then I go up through that top again. I pull that all the way down, make sure that so it's like this. And then I go up through this one more time. So I go up through the 2 coppers and then through the blue. Pull this. And then I go down through the turquoise, the blue, and the 2 coppers. 1, 2, and then through the top. Okay. So this is kind of what it looks like now. Then I go down through this bottom. And through there. And I'll show you where I'm at right there. Okay. So This is where we're at right now, right there. So I'm going to go in to this one right there, this top hole of the Gem Duo, and put that through. Okay, so you see how it's coming out right there? So it's right here in this corner. And then I'm going to do 2 coppers. And then I'm going to do this metallic blue and 2 more coppers. So that's what it looks like. And then I'm going to jump up to this other one, that other top. And I'm going to bring this through. And that's the first one right there. And we're going to do it again. 2 coppers. And then a blue. And then 2 more coppers. I like to put the ear wire on earlier on if I can, because it just makes it, to me, it makes it a little more secure in the earring. If, you know, you put it on and then you have a bunch of different sewing on afterwards. Okay. So there we are there. I'm going to do 2 more. 1, 2. And like I said, you can use any combination of colors with these. If you have extra Gem Duos hanging around, it's a real fun way to use them up. I got that behind there on accident. Okay, so we are there. And we're going to do 1, 2, the blue, and then I'm going to go over here and go through this one again. Oh, I have so many things on my desk right now. Okay, so then we go in like that. So then what I like to do is go through these seed beads again on the top and just kind of reinforce all of this. So we go through that, like that. Then I go through that top Gem Duo again. Then I go through these 5. Just kind of stiffens that up, makes it lay nice. And I go through, I go through those. And then I go through 2, 3, 4, 5. And through here. And then we're going to go through this top of the last one. I already went through that. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And now we're going to go down through the Gem Duo again, and then I'm going to go through the 8-0 and through the Gem Duo out on the side, just to really reinforce that. So here we have that right there, and that looks so pretty. So now I'm going to go, and I'm doing this from behind. I'm going to do a double knot and come through. Make sure when you pull on it that it goes in between the right beads. So if you get the knot 1 bead over, it won't secure it. So then I got this one. And we'll do 1 more knot. I like to make my earrings really secure because I sell them and I never have problems with people saying, oh, they fell apart. And I've been selling my jewelry for years. And okay, so now we're just going to go through this end right there and bring that up here like this. Then I'm going to turn this around this way like that. And I'm going to cut it and leave a little bit of a tail. I like to do the cutting and burning and everything in the back because I want them to look perfect. Although you can't tell afterwards, but just in case. And then here we have these adorable earrings. And I love these colors with the seed, with the tiny 11-Os, but I like the 11-Os and the 8-O. Yeah, this was the 8. I don't know why I was saying this was the 6-O. This is the 6-O. So, yeah. So these are pretty easy to do. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And I have another set I've been working on. Loving these. I'm going to do a tutorial on these too. So you stay tuned for that. And I will show you how I did these. So I hope you enjoyed this. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up and show your support. And I used Auntie's beads with these. So I will leave a link below to Auntie's beads. I used their gem duos. I did an unboxing for all of these. So I will leave the link below as well for the unboxing. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you on my next video. Thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.